you enjoy the game.
Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel, and welcome to an extremely important match at the top of League 2. We've got some midweek action from the Eco Power Stadium. We've got Doncaster Rovers versus Walsall. So in today's video, I've got my thoughts pre and post match as well as a match day vlog itself. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So let's start things off with having a look at the table then. So my team and the host Doncaster Rovers are currently in 4th place out of 24 teams, so the highest ranked team in the playoffs as of now. And as for Walsall, they're currently sitting at top of the league. So Rovers currently 5 points behind Walsall, however they have got a game in hand, and of course we're playing each other tonight, so if they win tonight and then win the game in hand, they do go a point above Walsall, where if Walsall win tonight then they're 8 points clear of the Rovers. So a big gain for both teams. Walsall looking to cement the place in the top 3, and Rovers looking to gain some ground on them above them. So in Rovers' last result, they had a 3-0 home win against Carlisle United on Saturday. So if you want to check that video out, it's the last one on the channel, so head over and watch it after this one if you want to. So that ended 3 games without a win for the Rovers, and like I say, Carlisle looked pretty poor, to be fair. They looked like a team who were already down. I mean, Tranmere winning on Friday night did not help at all, but nevertheless, like I say, they've looked a poor team, but you have got to beat them, and we're beaten very convincingly in the end. And you know, that's a good thing, because last season we probably, you know, wouldn't have won that game. So you know, it's a step in the right direction, and like I was saying, I feel like that break's done us some good, gives the players a bit of rest, give them time on the training pitch, and you know, we're interested to see if some players came back from injury or not. Unfortunately, like I say, centre backs weren't able to make it, but you know, Woods and Anderson did a good job, I thought. And yeah, it's going to be interesting now. Like I say, a midweek game not long gone from the last game, so hopefully we can keep this momentum up. Like I say, we've played a team at the bottom in the last game, we've got the top of the league this time, so hopefully we can put the same performance on as we did against Carlisle. And as for Walsall, their last result was a 1-1 home draw to AFC Wimbledon, who are also chasing promotion. So that now means Walsall have drawn the last 3 games in a row, and they have drawn 4 of the last 5 as well. And one of the most crucial things about them stats is they haven't won in their last 7 games, so they're not in good form at all. Like I say, they have drawn 4, but that does mean they have lost 3 as well. So yeah, hitting bad form at the wrong time, to be fair. And it's a good job, you know, like I say, they had a big gap at the end of 2024, 9 points in the lead with a game in hand as well. So yeah, we're looking like we're going to fly to the title, but other teams have just caught them up, and you know, not only is the title at risk, but promotion itself is at risk at the minute. They're in real danger of dropping out of the top 3, but you know, no one really in the top 7's in that great a form, so you know, that's kept them at the top of the league. So it's going to be interesting now to see if any teams can put a run together and knock Walsall off the top. So moving into the previous head-to-head in the game at the Poundland Stadium on Boxing Day, Walsall, who ran out 2-0 winners. So I think that brings me nicely on to my prediction for tonight's game then. So Rovers going to gain some ground on Walsall and the top 3, or Walsall going to do the double over Rovers and cement the place at the top of the league even more. My prediction is, I'm feeling confident, to be fair. I think we're going to do this. I was saying all along, I think Saturday's game we're going to be harder than today's game. Obviously Saturday's game weren't that hard, but you know, I do think it's going to be a bit of a test, but I fancy us to do it here. Like I say, Walsall's in bad form. You know, we look pretty good. I mean, we didn't look fantastic, but we look pretty good on Saturday, and I just got a feeling we're going to put a run together after this break. So I'm going to go for it here. I'm going to go for Doncaster Rovers 3, Walsall 1. Anyway, that concludes my pre-match thoughts. So it's a Tuesday night game, so I'm going straight from work, and I'm going to take you guys along with me for the full match. So just before we go, there's 2 things that you guys need to do. First one, if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, and finally make sure all of you like the video. Whether you're an old or new viewer, any support really does make a huge difference, and I really appreciate it. So let's aim for 50 likes on this video. I know we can hit that, and you guys can get me 1 like closer to that target. So now I've done both of them things, it's time to head to the ground. So without further ado, let's make our way to the Eco Power Stadium and see how tonight's game goes. Okay, I'm joined by a very special guest. We've got Finley here. What's going on? Exactly, he's got a YouTube channel. I'll put it in the description if you want to go and subscribe. He does some really good stuff.
5-0 Donny.
5-0. Oh, you beat me to it. I was going to ask you what the score was going to be. 5-0 Donny.
Favourite player, Billy Sharp.
Billy Sharp. Hopefully he can get a few of them goals today.
Favourite chance, it goes like the Rovers.
Hopefully Sharp can get a few goals today.
And my first ever Donny game last season was Wrexham at home, and it was a great 1-0 win.
Oh yeah.
Remember when I was Bailey's on that parade?
That was a great header that as well, yeah. And did you know that's exactly a year today, that game? Yeah.
I can't hear what you're saying.
It's exactly a year today, that game as well.
Yeah, it is, isn't
yeah.
It?
Anyway.
It's Bailey, like Halo from last year.
I know. Anyway, hope you enjoy the game.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, come on teams, come on you Reds. Massive game tonight, 4 versus 1. Walsall fans on there in the distance. Go on Rovers. Let's make this title race interesting. Now we're underway in this shoe game in the top 4. Come on Rovers. Keep him there. Oh shit!
Fucking hell, Donny! Not too easy!
Literally, space of 2 minutes. Rovers got 1-0 up and Walsall have equalised. But defending our part, we knew we were going to go for it after we scored, and we're not down with it. We need to, you know, you're saying most vulnerable from when you score, and that's the case here. They've just come out straight away. They had chances before they equalised as well. You know, I got a nice strike to fair from Rob Street, and yeah, you know, done well to take the lead. Probably gets run at play, I'd say, but you know, they've got their goal back, and that's just killed all that momentum. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens from here, but I was saying they've got to go for it, we went for it and we scored, so let's see how the rest of the game pans out. Rovers 1, Walsall 1 in a man, 2 minutes. Oh Jesus, free header, 6-yard box, that could have easily been 2-1 Walsall. Still 1-1 with about 7 minutes to go. It's been frustrating now, to be fair. It feels like we're kind of playing fair game plan. They're doing well in the air, like every time they play forward and you know, playing to the air, they're winning every ball. It seems like we're panicking up ball a bit. You know, trying to play it forward, we're just hoofing it. Whereas when we play it long ground, we look to be doing pretty well against them, to be fair. But it's a long way to go in this. We've just got a free kick on the wing, so hopefully this can come to something. But yeah, it's been a frustrating one so far. Hopefully we can turn it around, but we'll have to wait and see. It's still 1-1 at the minute. That'll do. 1 minute of added time at the end of the first half. 1 minute. Just about to go into half time. I'd say a draw's pretty fair, to be fair. Like I say, we're against run and play when we scored, and making the shots and did it. Like I say, we're doing all right, to be fair. We, you know, we've had a few chances where we could have, you know, we do feel like he's a bit here for taking, but also it does feel like we could be there for taking as well. Feels like if they wanted it, they could also, you know, get one against us as well. So I'd say a draw's pretty fair, to be fair. Let's see how the second half goes. Anyway, it looks like it's going to go into 1-0 at half time. Half time, 1-1. Just need some end of it. Got half an hour to go, still 1-1 here. It's been very cagey second half, to say the least, to be fair. Walsall trying to press us physically, but you know, we're doing alright to be fair, we're taking it forward, but you know, Walsall's physicality is winning this half so far, but hopefully we can overcome that, and like I say, we've got the chances, and hopefully we can take them. We've got to take it forward, and you know, we're doing that alright to be fair, but just not end product at the minute. Hopefully we can do that, we'll take it ball forward now, so I'm going to go back to action. Still 1-1 so far. Two subs for Rovers, Street and Samara are going off, and we've got Billy Sharp and Harry Clifton coming on. Hopefully we can add a bit to this squad. We need a bit of life injection into this game front Rovers, so hopefully they can do that. Still 1-1 at the minute. Five minutes ago, 2-1 up to Rovers. Jesus Christ. We have road outlook here to be there. We have massive road outlook. We are playing fair game and completely, but in the end, who else but Billy Sharp on the end of it. 5 minutes before time, 2-1 to Rovers. Walsall over getting the fourth draw in a row. At the minute, Rovers have ended that streak, so let's see how the last 5 minutes pan out. I mean, this is going to be intense, what's going to be a nervy one. Let's see what we can do. I predicted 3-1. Hopefully can do that. Here we go. Well, I'm blowing my face, but offside, so yeah. Let's go sit down then. But yeah, 2-1 to Rovers anyway. Let's see how the last 5 minutes goes. To go. Oh, what a save! Oh no! 2-2 now. Every time I put a ball in, we just cannot deal with it, and that's all done there. Put a ball into a box. Defenders don't want to go to there. Keith has made a good save, but it's no straight fair play, and they're slotting it in. Yeah, very, very frustrating. We've got 4 minutes of bad time now to go. Hopefully, like I said, we can get a winner here, but seems to be every time we score, we concede, so yeah. Let's see what happens. 2-2 so far. Well, at least people behind the technology think we're 3-1 up, but that went to Walsall, unfortunately. We're at full time at 2-2. It was like 2 points dropped, to be honest with you, but at the same time we easily lost that game as well. I think a point is fair, but it kills. Jeez, Everton there, we've got a few games to go now. Top 3 still in reach. I'm pretty confident we can still do this, but we've got to prove it in these last few games of this last month. Okay, so we just got back from a match at full time. It's finished Doncaster Rovers 2 at Walsall 2, and it's a bit of a weird feeling after this match. I'm very frustrated with the result, but in all honesty, I feel like it's a fair result. I feel like it's a weird one because I feel like whether you're a Rovers fan or Walsall fan, I think most people will be in agreement that a draw was a fair result in that game. From a Rovers perspective, I'm more just frustrated from the manner that we conceded both of our goals, because we conceded both goals very soon after scoring our own goals. And yeah, like I say, we scored our first goal, and to be honest, I thought Walsall were a better team up until the scoring. I thought we definitely scored, you know, against the run of play, but Walsall literally capitalised and, you know, scored straight after we scored. I mean, I was about to get my camera up ready to record my reaction to the goal, but I thought, Walsall attack, I'll hold on a second, and, you know, they literally scored straight from that, so I didn't even have time to get my reaction to Rovers' goal before Walsall had got their goal, and, you know, 1-1 at half-time. Billy Sharp scored very, very late into the game, and, like, you know, a couple of minutes later, Walsall had equalised, so it's been a frustrating one, but I feel like a draw is a fair result. I mean, you know, I thought both teams, you know, did all right to fair. I thought, you know, Walsall looked pretty good. They were a good, solid team. They executed the game plan perfectly, to be fair. I thought they were better, you know, they were playing ball, and, you know, they were better in the air. We were better with the ball on the ground. And I felt like we played into their game plan a bit. I feel like we were, you know, they were like pressing us to panic on ball and hoof it long quite a bit, which fell right into their hands because they were winning everything in the air. But I felt like when we, like, you know, calmed it down a bit, took our time with the ball and played it through them, I thought we looked a lot better. But, you know, credit to Walsall, they you know, forced us into their game plan, and yeah, it was a good fought contest in the end. And yeah, I mean, when you look at it, it's not a bad point. It's just frustrating front man that we conceded the goals, you know, from going ahead so early and then conceding straight away, and then thinking we've won game and Walsall equalising straight away. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a fair result. It's just a frustrating one when you look at it, and yeah, it makes it interesting now because, like I say, Port Vale have beat Bradford, so you know, it makes it very close at the top. And I suppose the main thing tonight is we've not lost. You know, it's still a 5-point, you know, difference with Walsall. We've still got the game in hand as well, and you know, Bradford lost, Port Vale won, so it's going to make it very interesting within the top four. And Wimbledon lost as well, so, you know, it's going to bridge that gap a bit more. So, you know, we've got Cheltenham at the weekend. It's going to be a tough game, but, you know, nevertheless, they've not really got to play for. We've got everything to play for, so we've got to give our all into it. And I think if we do, you know, we can easily, you know, potentially get something from there and put some pressure on the other three teams in this race. So it's going to be interesting into the season, and you know, we've just stick in there and do the best that we can. But yeah, overall, a draw probably is a fair result, in all honesty, as frustrating as it is with conceding so you know, soon after our 2 goals. But, you know, it is what it is. We've got to move on to the next game. Credit to Walsall. Good luck for the rest of the season. All the best going forwards. And in terms of this video, I'm going to leave it here. So thank you very much for watching. If you're around here, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, and please like the video whether you're an old or new viewer. Like I said before, let's aim 50 likes on this video. I know we can hit it, and you guys can help me do so. And also, remember to follow my social media. I'm Gittings PT on pretty much everything. And just a quick announcement from me, I'm playing in the Eve Trust Legends game at the Eco Power Stadium, Saturday the 31st of March against United Legends. So if you want tickets with that, just drop me a message. Also, I'm doing a fundraiser, so please, first link in the description, please, if you can donate anything you can. No matter how big or small, any donation makes the world a difference. I'm aiming to raise £3,000 this year, and you guys can get me, you know, as close to that target as possible. So please, if you can, donate to that. So anyway, the next match on the channel, I mentioned it not long ago, it is at the weekend on the Saturday. We've got Cheltenham versus Doncaster Rovers as I complete League 2 once again. So until that video, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.